Hi, my name is Avid Majd, and today I'm making a video on dream interpretation. So, dream interpretation has been something that I've been using a lot lately in order to dive into my subconscious and become more consciously aware of messages from my subconscious. And through receiving these messages consciously through dream interpretation, I'm able to understand and interpret the messages my subconscious is trying to send me and change aspects of my behavior or negative recurring habits accordingly to just make my life better. And the subconscious is often considered the window to your soul. So having a good understanding of what how your subconscious feels about things and what your subconscious is trying to tell you can really help you to have a deeper understanding of yourself, most particularly with respect to programming, because as you know, there is a lot of programming in our society today. And your conscious actions might be completely different than your subconscious would want for you based on programmed responses. And so, understanding your subconscious through dream interpretation can also help to remove programming that is affecting you in a negative way and to see in a more clear light what kind of programming you are operating under. Because everyone, no matter how awake they are, is still dealing with releasing themselves from one degree of programming. Our society is just too infested with programs, frankly, for you to not be impacted in one way or another. And one of the I until the last few months when I really started focusing on dream interpretation, I didn't really remember my dreams. And I didn't really know why. But at this point in my life, I wake up every morning remembering at least one extremely vivid, extremely symbolic, extremely informative, and helpful dream. And one of the reasons for this change, I'm going to give you a few techniques that I use to remember my dreams. So, one is I tell myself all day throughout the day, but especially as I'm falling asleep, I remember my dreams. Your subconscious only operates in the present tense. So when you want to communicate a message to your subconscious consciously, you need to say it in the present tense. You don't want to say, I want to remember my dreams, or hopefully someday I will remember my dreams. You say, I remember my dreams. Good ways to really reinforce this is to look yourself in the mirror, in the eyes, in a mirror, and say, I remember my dreams. I remember my dreams. As you're falling asleep, say, I remember my dreams. And as much as you can just believe that and embrace it. Another thing that I like to say to myself, and you can come up with an affirmation that works for you, is an affirmation essentially saying something like, my subconscious and my consciousness are a team. We work together in order to understand my deeper feelings and emotions, how I really feel, what I really want, and what makes me happy. And so basically, there I'm programming my consciousness and my subconsciousness to work together and basically believe in their ability to work as a team and communicate together and work together cohesively so that the relationship becomes more of sending and receiving messages. And so when you wake up every morning, your conscious mind kind of triggered to think, what message did my subconscious send me last night? Another thing that I do is, so dream interpretation is on my mind as I go to sleep. Then when I wake up the next morning, dream interpretation is on my mind. As soon as I wake up, I think, what did I dream last night? And a lot of times I will find that I can't remember. But then I will just lay in bed. I'll just try to stay as relaxed as possible, you know, kind of just open to communications for my subconscious. I'll just relax and I'll be like, I know I dreamt something last night. What did I dream last night? And like clockwork, I just lay in bed for a little bit. It, one little flash of something will come to me. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, that happened. And then I'll just keep relaxing, and then it'll just kind of come flooding back at me. And then as soon as it starts flooding back at you, you want to record it pretty quickly because it can just disappear. So there's multiple ways to record it. A lot of people advise that you write your dreams down. I think that's a great way to record it, but for me, I'm so eager to get it out, and I really want to make sure that I don't forget anything. So I will video record it because I feel like I can talk and express myself faster with my voice than in writing. So I get up, I go straight to the computer, and I start talking about my dream. And even if I only remember like the smallest tidbit, like it was gray and there was a yellow balloon, I will just start talking about it confidently and, kind of let my subconscious take over. And suddenly I will start spilling out like this elaborate dream, even as I approach the computer, can only remember a few tidbits. You'll find that don't tell yourself things like, I don't remember much of the dream. I only remember this. I won't remember anything else. Don't tell yourself stuff like that. Hold on to what you do remember and tell yourself, I remember my dreams as you begin to record it. And then just go for it. Just start talking. Just start writing. And you will find that so much comes to you. And then before your eyes is this long story that you didn't even know you had inside of you. Then after that, I like to think about what the symbolism can mean, what kind of messages were being communicated, interpret them, and then use that to increase my conscious awareness of, the things that my subconscious wants to communicate to me. So I hope this video is helpful. I plan on making a lot more videos in the future, so stay tuned. Thanks.